Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Brilliant Trading Tips and also Forex Emergency Help. If you are coming into this channel for the first time, please subscribe, like, share and comment down below your views or the systems you would love me to backtest in this channel. First of all, today I am going to analyze as today is Saturday, right? So I'm going to make an analysis for GBPJPY and gold, which is XAU USD. These are the pairs that I am going to analyze. For this video I'm gonna make these two. In the next video I make the other two. In the next video I make two as well. I'm going to show you how I use price action together with my system, the system that I am using. If you already have my system, then I will show you how you can trade in line with the trend and not get confused. This is H4, as you can see the time frame. This is H4. So if you are in your computer, you can open H4 and then you backtest with me, or rather you analyze with me. This is H4. This is H4 time frame. That's the time frame that I love to use the most. That is the time frame which I love to use the most, H4. So here, as you can see, this is GBP JPY. I am in H4. So what we do if we are trying to trade, okay, let me start with the trend. First of all, the first indicator before anything, the first indicator is your eyes. The first indicator is your eyes before you can use any other tool. If you are looking at the market now, what would you say? Is the market going down or is the market going up? As you can see, the market is going up. As you can see, the market is going up. It's in an uptrend, because if you are looking at it, maybe you can use this one here. You will understand that okay, it's in an uptrend, because this is the low and this is the high. This is the low, this is the high. This low is higher than this low. It makes this one a higher low, and this high is higher than this high. It makes this one a higher high. This is another low. This low is higher than the previous one. This is a high, and that high is higher than this one. So this one is the higher high, higher low, higher high, and then higher low. So you can see it's an uptrend. But last week what I did with GBPJPY, I sold GBPJPY and flipped 10 US dollars into 1000 US dollars. I believe I shared one of the videos. I flipped 10 US dollars into 1000 US dollars. So what do you do now if you want to analyze this one? First of all, draw your trend line. Draw your trend line. One would draw a trend line like this, of which this would be invalid. It's not a good one. So we will neglect this low here and we will start from this low, because you draw a trend line where you will have many touches. You draw your trend line where you will have many touches. So if you come to this low here, you will understand that when we draw our trend line from this low, we've managed to have at least more than 2 touches. The trend line is only valid when it touches 2 touches and more, or rather 2 points and more. So this is the first touch, this is the second touch. So if you wanted to go up, you would wait for the third touch. But when you wait for the third touch, it does not mean when it gets to the third touch you buy. No, you wait and monitor the market, what it will do, what the market is doing. If the market breaks through the trend line, then the trend is changing. You must be prepared to go down. So let me show you what happened here. It's going up, right? And then it came to this area here. It came to this area up here. Can you see? It came to that area up there. So from here I was already looking for sales. I was selling even though the market is still in an uptrend according to the trend line strategies. Why was I selling? Because I knew that this is a zone. At a zone the market must react and also reverse, or rather break through. So when I noticed that it was reversing, I entered my sell here and I went all the way down here. When I got a signal for up here, I closed all my sell. Again, I caught a sell here using the system. I'm going to show you how I use the system. So as you can see here, that we are already in a selling market now. We are already in a selling market because from here you can see that the trend line was broken. From here the trend line was broken, and this is a zone. If you take it from this side, this is a zone, this is a support. So the trend line was broken. How did I take my sell? If you draw another trend line here, as I have been teaching you guys, there is also a strategy that is called a trend in trend. This is the first touch. Can you see? This is the second touch. Now you will anticipate your third touch. From here we get the third touch. You would have bought maybe after this engulfing candle all the way to your TP. Your TP should be here. So it went all the way up, but look what happened here. At this point the trend line was broken. As you know, there is a strategy that is a break and retest strategy. Whenever a significant area or zone has been broken, the market will pull up to retest again before continuing in the direction of the breakout. So what happened here, there was a breakout in this area. And the market continued up to retest. From there, when the retest was successful, it continued down. That's how I got 300 pips, guys. That's how I got 300 pips with just one trade. Let me show you with my system, because without the system as a beginner it will be confusing. But let me show you with my system. So I began to take down trends. From here. Let me show you with my system. This is my system here in H4. Okay, let me remove this one. This is my system in H4, guys. This is my system in H4. As you know, if we are using the strategy, this is where you would draw your trend line. See, after this touch you get the signal. You would ride with the signal all the way up, and now you get this signal here which is telling you to go down. After that, this is the retest I was talking about. From this retest, I caught my signal here. This is where I caught the signal, and I entered a sell all the way down to where the market currently is. And I'm also expecting the market to come to this zone. To go to that zone, guys. Now let us go to H1 using the system so that we see how the system works. Because can you see H4 gave us a signal here, but when the market reversed and when the market retested and continued down, we did not have any signal, so you would not know what happened. Let us go to H1. This is H1 now. Let us zoom out a little. This is H1. In H1, you can understand that this is the signal we had in H4. This is now the market reversing a little bit. It is pulling back. So from this signal, this is where you retest. You enter a retest trade. And I caught this entire sell using this system, because I got this sell here and I went down, guys, and $10 was turned into $1,000 just like that in 2 days. Guys, if you want this system, you know how to get it. I'm using this system. For now, let me love and leave you. If you want me to analyze gold, comment down below. You want the signals, comment down below.